Hi everyone, it's Tarrant.
And Stella from Meeple University.
Today we'll show you a quick how to play or overview of Leviathan Wilds.
Let's get to the game.
Leviathan Wilds is a cooperative action point management game in which players try to heal the mighty Leviathans while avoiding their wrath. It was designed by Justin Kempinen and published by Mooncrab Games. The game plays 1 to 4 players in 45 to 75 minutes and is of medium complexity. The world has been torn apart by the Leviathans, mighty beasts of nature stricken by binding crystals. Now, using the cards in their decks to take actions, players are climbers who must set to work removing the crystals while avoiding the flails and strikes of the enraged Leviathans which threaten to defeat them. If the team can remove all binding crystals, they will win the game. To begin, choose a Leviathan from the book and load it up with crystals, basic and blighted. Each Leviathan has a unique set of threat cards it uses to attack, and options to increase difficulty. Each character has its own deck, made by shuffling the half decks of a climber and a class, giving you 49 combinations to try. Begin with a hand of 3 cards. The game is then played in turns. First, you'll reveal a threat card, foreshadowing how the Leviathan will attack this round. These begin at the normal difficulty, but more and more will flip to the enraged side each time the full row of threats is completed and reshuffled. Second, you'll take actions. Play 1 card to set your action points and determine which negative effects you can ignore this turn. You ignore the card's other text effects. Actions include moving, climbing 1 space orthogonally for 1 action point, gliding diagonally downwards at a discount, or jumping up or across at a higher cost but to avoid hazards or skip empty spaces. Many terrains have a penalty, causing you to lose health or cards from your deck, so determining the optimal movement paths while avoiding the Leviathan's incoming attacks is a critical efficiency puzzle. Actions include striking at crystals, spending action points and reducing the die by the same amount. Any sized strike at a blighted crystal will blight the player once, so it's important to strike these in as few turns as possible. Actions include resting at a ledge, or mending anywhere, which manage the player's deck sizes or health. And players active or inactive can take any time actions, spending cards for their text skill effects, using their character skills, or foraging and using mushroom tokens. To finish your turn, the Leviathan attacks as revealed on the threat card, and you redraw to 3. Leviathan Wilds is a game of climbing, and therefore also a game of falling. Your deck is your grip, and if your deck is ever empty, you fall until you hit a ledge, or the ground. You're not necessarily harmed, but you lose altitude, which is particularly inconvenient if you are chasing an upper crystal. This is where heading to a ledge for a resting action, which reshuffles your discard pile under your deck, becomes critical. You also have the option not to redraw to 3 cards at the end of your turn, leaving that last card in your deck to represent a final fingertip grip, at the cost of having fewer options in hand for your turn. You can even let go at any time. Sometimes falling is the most efficient way to get around. The whole team needs to manage health, which can be repaired with the basic heal action, and blight, which is much harder to heal. When one character's cubes meet, that character is defeated and the end of the game is triggered, with each other player getting only 1 more turn. If the team can remove all the crystals before the end of this last stand, then the players win. With 49 buildable characters and 15 Leviathans, with a variety of shapes and styles, the game offers great replayability without bringing overwhelming complexity. A clever puzzle well suited to solitaire and cooperative play, Leviathan Wilds provides a unique gameplay in optimizing movement and using the efficiencies of gravity at the best moments.
And that's our quick how to play of Leviathan Wilds. Hopefully it's been useful.
We are using a prototype tabletop simulator version of the game, and so the rules and components may not be final, and do check out the project page for the game. We'll put a link to that in the description below.
And thank you so much for watching. Everything you do will help us, every single view, every time you like our videos, our Instagram, every single comment, and let us know that you're there. And make sure you're doing something fun today. See you in our next video.